Hello and good morning from Real News Daily in Los Angeles. I'm Jerry Farmeyer and here are the headlines for today's news, Wednesday, July 9th, 2008. It is gonna be a little long because there's a lot that disturbed and disgusts me today. By the way, thank you for comments. I got a lot of comments yesterday, and yes, I do need to work on my opening credits and end credits. I did it really fast on when I started. I just did this in the spur of the moment and needed some titles, but I need to adjust that and make it a little bit more exciting, I guess, because it's a little boring. What shall I start? Okay. Well, Iran test fires missiles in the desert. Iranian officials say the exercise was a response to hostile rhetoric from the US and Israel. One weapon tested could reach Israel from Iran. Gunmen attacked the US consulate in Turkey, killing 3 police officers, and the 3 assailants were killed as well. No Americans have been reported killed in this action. They started shooting at the security post outside the US consulate. Now here it starts interesting. I heard this on the news yesterday on NPR. Former Secretaries of State James Baker, who served under the first Bush, and Warren Christopher, who served in the first term under Clinton, and their panel offer a new policy for going to war. I wonder why is that? The president should be required to consult with Congress before taking the nation to war. I would suggest another law, a second law, of not letting a president who goes to invades a country to be able to be re-elected, because he was re-elected by morons here in this country. Speaking of morons, Bush, big reason to keep on sending US troops to Iraq and telling that he won't sign any bill that the Senate or Congress is presenting to him, because those bills require a deadline to get the troops out. Well, Iraq National Security Advisor says there won't be a security deal with the US unless it contains dates for withdrawals. I hope one of the Bush administration people is watching this so he can tell Mr. Bush what they say in Iraq, because obviously no one tells him, or he doesn't hear what the people and the government of Iraq want. And a week ago didn't I report about that they're opening up oil fields in 6 regions of Iraq? Why did he get re-elected? I'm not an American. I can't vote. Alright. So date for withdrawal of US-led troops. Monday, this is the second, yesterday was the second time in 1 week, because on Monday the country's prime minister said he expects the deal to include a timetable for withdrawal. Okay, this is very close to my heart, this topic. Efraim Surov, the top Nazi hunter at the Simon Wiesenthal Center, and his colleagues are searching in Chile and Argentina for former Nazi doctor Aribert Heim, also known by former inmates of especially concentration camp Mauthausen as Dr. Death. He's on the center's list of targets in Operation Last Chance, an effort to track down alleged war criminals from the Holocaust before they die. I think no matter how old they are, they should be caught, and even if it's a week, a month, they should rot and die in a prison cell and maybe be submitted to waterboarding, since get them to America where it's allowed to waterboard these 95-year-old, because he should be about 94 right now, and see what he has to say about his action. Hey, no bark. Sorry, it's not my dog, my roommate's dog. Sorry, very, very serious. I used to work for an organization that I catalog testimonies of Holocaust survivors, so I've heard many stories from the real Holocaust survivors about Dr. Death, and there's actually a reward of almost $500,000 to whoever can give a tip to find this criminal, and he used I think it's, I can't say what he used to do to people, but he needs to be found and brought to justice, and hopefully he is still alive. Clues were found because family members of Dr. Heim withdrew about 1.5 million from a bank account in Switzerland, which would say they could only do that if he is dead. Let's hope he's not dead, because he needs to be put to trial. He was, after the war, he was put in prison by American soldiers in a political war camp. I cannot come up with the correct words right now. But under suspicious circumstances, 2 years later, he was released. Then for almost 20 years he served as a gynecologist. I have such a hard time pronouncing that word. Practicing for almost 2 years in Germany. I can't believe that this happened and that he was not caught then or brought to justice before he disappeared in sorry, I need to look this up real quick. I don't want to give any wrong information. Before he disappeared in he fled to Germany in 1962 before authorities were able to arrest him, and I can't find it. Was 1962 I believe, when he was last heard of and disappeared. I'm sorry, I need to get a clock up here because I'm really talking too much, and I'm sure no one will ever look at this video if it's this long. One more thing I would like to mention, which I didn't see at many websites. An ambush kills 6 members of the joint United African Union peace mission in Sudan's Darfur region. These were 6 peacekeepers from African countries, and it was unknown which of the 40 rebel groups are responsible. They were ambushed by about 40 cars and killed, and others got wounded. Sorry for this long again. I'm sorry, I'm just too upset about Dr. Death. This is Real News Daily from Los Angeles. I'm Jeroen Vaarmeijer. Have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.